This is going to be a quick demo of OllaMark. So I'm a CS major and I use Obsidian for technical interview notes. I love it, but I hate taking the time to format Markdown. I mean, I can do it, it's just tedious and it kills my flow. So normally, when you have a problem like this, you paste your notes into ChatGPT, ask it to clean it up, and then paste them back. However, that not only breaks your workflow, but it also sends your private notes to external servers, which feels very counterintuitive to Obsidian's like local and secure vibe. So OllaMark tries to fix that. It is a lightweight auto formatter for Obsidian that runs locally using Ollama. So obviously it's a portmanteau of Ollama and Markdown. So I want you to think in terms of a code formatter. So Prettier, for example, but for Markdown notes. It won't solve your code problems and it won't rewrite your solution, but it will clean up your structure and your typos and bad phrasing or bad formatting. So here's how it works. You highlight some rough text, and we will get into that. You highlight some rough text. I want to highlight all this actually. You highlight some rough text. This is from a note called subary sum equals k. It's part of those like interview questions. And you can either format with AI, which uses like a normal generic prompt, or you can give it a custom prompt, or you can use a preset. I'm very partial to this one. Add headings to organize context, so we'll use that. And I'll come back to you in about 10 seconds.
A few moments later.
Okay. Right. So it did do a lot, but as you can see, my text was pretty badly formatted in the first place. So if you're familiar with traditional coding agents, you've definitely seen this kind of outlook before. So the lines that are replaced are struck through, and the lines that replace them are in green. So we can accept or reject each change one by one. However, I don't really want to do that. And it looks pretty decent at first glance. If I were actually doing this, I would probably read through it, but it looks decent. So I'm going to accept all. And again, I want to make it clear that this is a small language model. So the computer that you're running on will ultimately define what type of model that you can handle. But I'm not running on a very beefy laptop at all. And it's running just fine. It took me about 10 to 20 seconds to get that going. And I've found it to be quite useful in the past few days to just have this at like the back of my fingertips while working on technical interview stuff. So I hope that it's useful to you too, and that you have a great day. Thank you.